Hey guys, it's Jenstine,
And this is so crazy to say, but just a few days ago, our galaxy hit 400,000 Jenstars.
This has been an incredible journey, and whether you've subscribed 5 years ago or just yesterday, you mean so much to us, and thank you for being part of our galaxy. To celebrate, we decided to do our first ever Q&A so you can get to know us a little bit better. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Simply Panda asks, why did you start doing YouTube? It's really funny because I started this channel as a surprise for Chrissy. So if any of you guys remember, our very first video is actually a gameplay video. It was a funny moments compilation of one of my death run gameplays. And at the time, I was really into watching Roblox gamers. So during one of our gaming sessions, I secretly recorded it and also secretly edited it. So one day, Jen was like, hey Chrissy, I want to show you this video, and it was that death run video. And then from that day on, we decided to dump all of our gameplay videos on this channel that we call Jenstine Gaming. Trishti asks, number 1, how did you get the name Jenstine? And number 2, did you ever think you would get this far? So Jenstine is basically a compilation of our names. So Jen, I'm Chrissy. I'm standing on a rocking chair. I'm Chrissy, which is short for Christine, and together, Jen and Christine together, you get Jenstine. Number 2, did you ever think you would reach this far? Honestly, no. The truth is, we actually had other YouTube channels prior to Jenstine, and when we had those channels, we kind of wanted to grow it more, but when we made Jenstine, we just told ourselves, like, we're not going to tell anyone about this, we're not going to promote it, we're just going to make videos that we love. And so that ended up being our most successful channel. And I think that goes to show that if you're making videos that you're genuinely passionate about, people will naturally come to you, as opposed to if you're only making YouTube videos to grow your channel. Lovely Leia asks, which Frenemies episode is your favorite? So if any of you guys don't know, Frenemies is the web series that Chrissy and I created together. So if you haven't watched it yet, it's on our channel. Feel free to check it out after this. And now this is a really hard question to answer because we personally brainstormed, wrote into every episode, edited every episode, so each one holds a lot of meaning to us. But I personally really liked the homecoming episode because I thought it was a very pivotal moment in the series when Amanda and Amber grew a lot closer to each other. I personally liked episode 8 because that was the episode where the secret was revealed, and the whole style of the video was very different from the rest of the series. It was much more like an action movie kind of style. And fun fact, we lost Wi-Fi and power the week we were making that episode. So what we had to do is we had to get our laptops and camp in front of my friend's house who had Wi-Fi to download files from the internet, and then we had to go back home and we transferred the files from our laptop to our computer from using a generator, and that was what we had to do in order to be able to edit the episode in time. Pearl Mochi asks, were you ever embarrassed when someone found out about your channel? So there's actually a skit on our channel called When People at School Find Your YouTube Channel, and that was actually for one of our other channels, but we were definitely embarrassed about being a YouTuber when we were in middle school. But I feel like now that I'm in college, when people find out, they're a lot more accepting of it. Violetta asks, what's the best piece of advice you could give a newbie? Don't be afraid to experiment with different types of videos, and don't be too much of a perfectionist. Fairuz from Twitter asks, how long does it usually take to make one video? Usually a week. Zaina asks, which twin is older? Me by 2 minutes. Jolly Polly asks, how do you balance school and YouTube at the same time? Now, I'm still looking for the answer to this question, but I would say schedule. When are you going to write? When are you going to film? And when are you going to edit? And that way you will have dedicated time throughout the week to work on your videos. Stella asks, what is your most used hack in making Royal High music videos? My hack is that when you're using the crystal ball to film, use your mouse and scroll in, and your video will look like it's at a much higher quality than if you didn't zoom in. Also, hold down shift to move slowly. This is really helpful when you're trying to set a scene or just show the landscape.
Marika asks, could you guys do more IRL vlogs?
Yes, we will, and we hope that you've liked them so far. And that's about it for now. Thank you to everyone who submitted questions on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
Thank you so much again for 400k subs. That's so crazy.
Stay bright, Jenstar.
Have an amazing day, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!